Hello everyone, it's Living Dead, and I returned with another WOD playthrough. This time we are giving a look to a WOD called The Hate Flow, and it comes courtesy of the Doom World forums. It's by LordEntr0py. We are playing in GZ Doom on Ultraviolence. 261 monsters. Let's see what we've got. Just real quickly, I like to have my save going. Whoops, not hate HR, HF is what I meant to type, whatever. I like to have my save going early, so okay. I believe this WOD is supposed to be inspired by Perfect Hatred, maybe E4M2, but hopefully, or I guess the intent is to invoke the scale of like a slaughter WOD without resorting to crazy slaughter gameplay, so we'll see how this goes. I think it's supposed to be pretty hard on Ultraviolence. Since I will be save scumming, I'm hoping that's not too much of a problem, but man, we will see, right? Already off to a very interesting start. We got a lot of projectile throwers here, these imps hanging out. Okay, I can go up this, that's good. Yeah, I mean, if this was like a slaughter WOD, wouldn't there be like something up here taking pot shots at me, so I cannot use this as a cover? I like this as a little bit of a light start, but I have a feeling this is going to get pretty gnarly. Okay. Oop, I did not want to pick that stim pack up, but I have now. Oh shit. Yeah, this is not a joke. Okay, can't get up that way. Whew. I'm wearing a baseball cap right now because it's the sun shines directly into my room, and then the bottom of the microphone boom arm like comes right below my monitor. So my field of view, I feel like I'm looking out of the windshield of like a chop top Camaro or something. It's kind of weird. Anyways, let's get back to it. So I pressed this switch. I had a nice little ambush here. Did I open this path forward? I don't know. Whoops. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe I should have just seen what happens as a consequence instead of just immediately reloading, but okay, whatever. Alright, let's get some of these imps out of here, maybe. Well, I don't really have enough ammo to do that, so let's not. Coming back this way. I would love to take care of some of these imps, but it seems maybe the point is that, whew, man, making me work on my positioning. Something fierce. I like the footwork here. It's kind of dicey. Okay, so nothing to really do up here yet. And I don't know, maybe this isn't supposed to completely invoke Perfect Hatred, because outside of some visual theme, you know, this is kind of vastly different. There's a very quick jumping puzzle that kind of feels like this maybe a couple of times in that map, but then, you know, beyond that, it's not a major consideration. This appears to be a core element, is this platforming here. Finally starting to take a few of those fireballs. I just don't know if I should be shooting these imps or not. I have a feeling I'm going to want supplies for some kind of ambush, so I'm kind of leaving them alive. Plus, oh, son of a bitch. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Give me this. There we go. Man, this does not feel like enough shells to kill these guys. We'll find out if I survive this. Fuck. Almost had it. Alright, let me just move this boom arm. There we go. It's just kind of distracting. Okay, so I will resume right here. Yeah, I need all these shells. But it seems kind of like suicide to try to... do this. Just break line of sight real quick. Okay, it seems kind of like suicide to try to deal with this whole thing right here. So what if I hit this switch? This guy shows up. I think a platform is raising, maybe? Damn. Yeah, right down here. So I could theoretically come down here to start with, but then that doesn't really leave me many options. And then this is death there. Okay. So it's slow enough that dealing with the revenants is pretty much the only viable option, it seems like. So, oh, I have a chain gun too. I'm so stupid. Here I am just using the shotgun the whole time. I completely forgot I picked the chain gun up. So, I should have killed some of those imps when I had the opportunity to do so. Oh, man. Was not expecting that. Okay, let's do this then. So yeah, even though there's only 261 monsters, I have a feeling this map is going to take a while, and I'm okay with a little bit of a longer video this time since I've been absent these past couple of weeks. Again, major reason why I wouldn't consider at this point trying to do anything like set up a Patreon or otherwise. Just, I mean, first of all, I only have like 15 subscribers on the channel. Secondly, I just don't really feel beholden to an upload schedule. And who the fuck would pay money to see this kind of Doom gameplay anyways? But majorly just because I am somebody who tends to get distracted from time to time from a specific game like Doom, and I like to have the discretion to just play something else for 2 months. So anyways, that's what I was doing for 2 weeks. I was playing not Doom, as you can probably see here. Damn. Pretty heinous to get teleported back here. Okay. This is not going so well so far. I should have played this on Hurt Me Plenty now that I think about it, just for the sake of, like, this video not taking 10 minutes. I mean, 10 hours. Yeah, 10 minutes. You wish. Oops. I had an opportunity to keep the Skelly Boy from dealing with me, and there we go. Okay. That felt very RNG-ish. That was not predicated on me being very good. To kind of warm back up. Hat's kind of messing with me now. You just close the blind. Okay. Hopefully that is unpaused now. It looks like it is. Just, took the hat off and closed the blinds, so that worked out better. Okay, now I've defeated evil here. These platforms have raised. And a nice little consolation prize, which I'm sure that will be useful here in just a moment. This is some pretty intense stuff here. Oh, fuck me. Nope. Okay. This is pretty crazy. This is definitely like harder Doom than I'm used to playing for the most part. Oh no! Okay. Oops. Okay, man. This map is gnarly. It's very much about footwork is super important here. Can I get up here? I mean, not that I really want to do that, but then I can come back down here. And, I mean, if that's not how you're supposed to play that, I don't know how you should, because definitely not enough ammo to kill everything, I don't think. Maybe that's enough to kill. Fucking candlestick, man. Oh, there's 2 boxes of shells down here that I didn't even notice. So yeah, this is definitely enough ammo to deal with all this. So I mean, I guess it's about... I just always, you know, feel weird backing out of an arena like that, but it just seemed like the only real viable thing to do there is to just try to spawn the monsters and then get back down to this platform, and then it's doable. And then it's very doable. Other than that, though, I don't know how you would be expected to get that accomplished. But I don't know if that's in the spirit of the combat puzzle or not. Whoops. Stupid little pot shot imps. They're kind of helpful distracting things so far, so... Yeah, okay, this is neat. I don't know, again, I don't know if this is supposed to be completely inspired by E4M2 or if it's just like, let me take the thought of it and put my own spin on it or what, but it starts off like, you know, kind of reminding you of it, but this is very much its own thing, and it's as much maybe E4M2 as it is map 29. I'm loving the visual here of just this fairly large scope of traversal and visual gravitas and the way that these structures are, and just the constant repetitions of things without, again, relying on, you know, a battle that's fighting 50 revenants with an invulnerability sphere in the middle and a BFG. Yeah, I'm into this so far. Definitely a pretty hard map so far, but I'm willing to give it a shake. All right, this is cool. Oh, should not have picked that up. So there's some armor. That's going to be useful. And who's coming? Uh-oh. Oops. Well, that's just instant death, isn't it? Yeah, deservedly so. Okay, do not fall in the middle there. Okay. Well, this time I don't have to pick up that stim pack, at least. So we will get the cells, 300, and let's go to work. I mean, I could try to let these guys infight, but are they going to do a whole lot? It feels like a liability to try not to kill most of these revenants right now. Okay, save. I know, yes, I'm doing that kind of saves coming right now. Just imagine me playing Doom on my personal time where I'm not recording videos where I save a little less often. Whether or not that's true is, you know, I'm not going to spoil the answer, but if you have a problem with that, I got a video to make here, and I am not Coincident or Steno or Dwars. Just a random dude with too much time on my hands on Tuesday afternoon. And, okay, should I even be sitting here doing this? Maybe I'll end up, like, telefragging this guy, but, man, you don't want to, like, leave the cyber demon alive, right? I don't know. Well, I did, so... How far away from him did I even wind up? I have no idea where that guy is now. It's like some mancubuses. This is new. Okay. Yep, I just saw one teleport in, so that's fun. Oh. Shit. Okay. Oh, it's back here. Alright. Yeah, oh Jesus. Oh no! Shit, there's the cyber demon. Jesus. Are you kidding me? Fucking Revenant rockets, man. Whoop! Whoop! Ooh. Damn it. It's like the first one that I like kind of flat out flubbed. Probably not as good at the downhill stuff as I am at the uphill stuff. Alright. Oh god. No! Fuck me. Alright, get up here. Okay, I'll take this. So far! Whew. God damn, how many mancubuses are going to show up? Oh! Not so fancy that time. Do these mancubuses keep getting blown up and they teleport back in? Or do they on that much of like a delay? Or there's that many that teleport in? These are all questions I would like to know the answer to, because I see them in my periphery. They keep teleporting in, but I'm not really sure what's making that happen, if anything. Okay, this one definitely calls on plasma gun. Not much else to be done except... Fuck! Okay. Okay, well, that seemed to correspond with that switch being pressed, that Mancubus showing up there, so... Okay, this seems like the best place to hang out. Okay. No! God damn. This is nuts, man. This is a very crazy map. Yeah, I just can't really get my foothold to deal with the different monsters. This is like the safest place, and I haven't even been in this room before, so I don't even know what's here. I don't know what's gonna happen. Oh, is that a fake contrast wall? Yeah, there's a couple in this room. This one, and this one. Yeah, Hack pointed those out to me very abundantly in my aspect of dataless map, but you can clearly see that, and it almost makes you feel like it's supposed to be a secret. Just grab that line def and make it a little offset, or that vertex, I guess. The vertice. Okay. Yeah, okay, so now, I mean, this is very much another homage to E4M2, so you've got the... I have not played Ultimate Doom in years because I honestly find Ultimate Doom to be pretty boring. Personal opinion. I just, the super shotgun is where it gets going for me. And the crazier monster roster. Okay, yep, so, but this is definitely... Didn't Perfect Hatred have like a ton of cacos in it? Okay. One Baron is okay to deal with a super shotgun. 3 Barons, that's a little too slow. The judicious use of Barons definitely makes you think of E4M2. There's a whole bunch of Barons in that map. Of course, this Cyber Demon who's up, you know, at the top taking pot shots at me. I should have probably tried to kill him when I had the chance. I don't know how effective he's been in infighting, or if he's been a liability the whole time, but just remind you of the Cyber Demon there, and then... yeah. I was gonna say almost like the other infamous Ultimate Doom map, which I can't remember. Is it E4, M6, M7? The one where you can't pick up the key, or you can't beat the level until you kill the Cyber Demon? Whew, okay. That was a bit of a lighter load for a fight, given the previous ones that have come before. I'm okay with having a break, though. Pacing is important. Not everybody gets that. Some people are just like, I want the whole map to be balls out. And, that kind of runs afoul of the same things that, maybe people were complaining about the, first DLC for Doom Eternal, The Ancient Gods Part 1, where it's like, you know, just, it's balls out the whole time, like pedal all the way to the floor, and you get like no breathing room. And then when they try to balance the difficulty a little bit more for Ancient Gods Part 2, it was more about just giving you some momentum going into the final showdown. And, you know, what would have worked the most effective probably would have been having a singular, continuous thing where that is interwoven a little bit more effectively between the first Part 1 and Part 2. But, you know, whatever. Anyways, the whole concept of that was, come back to this, is, you know, I'm okay with one of the fights. Oh, nice. Is a little bit easier compared to the other ones because the whole map being just absolutely gnarly is probably not that much fun. Alright, so how do I get out of this cave system? I'm doing a little bit of a climb right now. And I feel like getting that backpack was pretty big. If I get enough ammo, that is. But yeah, okay. So doing this climb here. Is there anywhere else to go? Feels like I explored most of that, so hopefully that was everything. We'll see. Was I supposed to get a key? Did I miss a key here? I don't think so. I haven't really seen any doors lately. It wouldn't make a lot of sense because there hasn't been any backtracking in this map for the most part. It's been fairly linear. Okay, so who's still around? Got some Mancubus guys hanging out over there. Let's get started on this descent. Cacos, maybe? Pain elementals? What you got here? What do we have on the docket for this area? Okay. Oh boy. Oh! Okay, that's insane. Whoops. Man, what is the play here? Shit, I mean... it's kind of lame, but what else can you do? I don't know if I should save this here, though. I'm going to, but let's do this. Let's just make a second one real quick. And sorry, I'm going to follow my naming convention, even though I didn't name it properly. Whatever. I hear a lot of wrestling going on up there, but... oh. Oh, God. That could have been real bad. Am I going to be back up here? Am I on the I was on the opposite side. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, so yes, it is very much a... that's stupid, but it has to be done. Oh, crap. This is probably something where you should be using the plasma, right? Yes. Duh. Yeah, I have not been playing a lot of Doom 2 recently. I did start going through Speed of Doom this past yesterday. And also started trying to make... oh, I have 1 health left. Nice. Started working on my map again, or a map again. We'll see how that goes, but I got distracted by... played a little Need for Speed Heat. Played some Dead Cells. Ancient Gods Part 2, of course. I actually started playing Doom Eternal just again in general. Started another Nightmare run. But haven't... I beat Ancient Gods Part 2 and then I haven't really come back to it. Crap. Okay, that was dumb. Let's pay attention to what I'm doing. I always return to my my first true video game love, Doom. I was gonna say, if that fucking pain element's always still alive, I was gonna go how, and then I was gonna kill him. That'd have been it. Okay. Ah, fuck. That's bad. How are there so many goddamn Lost Souls still just floating around here? Do that many really get spawned and not killed? Alright, this is a place where cleanup can happen. Finally. Pretty gnarly fights, man. This map is not a joke. It's not supposed to be like a slaughter map, but it is definitely a hard-ass map. Whew. Okay. Is that a secret? I don't know. Okay, so can't go that way. Going this way, I guess. I have so many rockets. I should have used more during that fight, but well. It's a fun journey. There's it's very linear, but there's a lot of interesting, like, man, how many mancubuses teleport in? Is it just like supposed to be like the mucus flow where they just teleport in forever until you activate a secret that like destroys them all or something? But there's not really been, like, you know, a lot of exploring in this map so much. It's been very much about like going to the different areas. But it very much, it does, you know, that's kind of how it is, but it doesn't just feel like just blocking you into a bunch of arenas, because there's a good mix between like arenas and then these sort of like transition areas where like I still feel like I'm gonna have to fight in this place. Oh yes, that would be it. Oh. Well, not really much I can do about that. Okay. So if I come in here... Oh man, I almost made it out. Oh, stupid. Oh man, okay, so I don't know where... Bastard. Ooh. Did I survive that? There's still someone around. Where are you, buddy? Ooh, man. Okay. That's been hit. This is way too generous. What's happening here? This is some very good detailing. So, I feel like, LordEntr0py has released another map. I think it was based on the Command Center map from Ultimate Doom. And, it was also a massive, very, like, intricate and detailed map, but it was Ultimate Doom. And, all due respect, I'm just not somebody I think I can play a Ultimate Doom map that has like 500 monsters in it, which I believe it had quite a few. I don't remember if it was exactly 500, but it was you know, there's no offense intended, but that's just not my thing for the most part. You know, it's very much like, I don't recall, I think LordEntr0py said that he spent a long time mapping before he really released anything. So I would imagine that's probably the case. I mean, does this look like the kind of map that, like, is the second map that somebody releases? If that's also the second map they worked on? Because that's definitely not what this map would make you think. I get a lot of interesting visuals from, like, Sunder? Kind of some reminiscent of Sunder in this map. But LordEntr0py definitely has a very interesting style that I think is really good. Very good use of CC4. And these pain elementals are something that need to be dealt with, like, instantly. Okay, so let's stop blabbing. I mean, I'm just kind of hoping that infighting will be solving my problems, but I don't think that that's necessarily the case right now. I don't know. But, oh, God. I'm impressed that the monsters were able to get onto these stairs at all. I had a stair step kind of area in aspect of Daedalus that monsters just all got clogged up on, and then they never would leave that area, and then it just made the last fight in my map very cheesy. Oh shit, that's a secret. How do I get that? That's not it. Do I shoot it? Nope. But I get it now because it's like I need man, I don't know how to get that secret. I assume that there's a way to telefrag that cyber demon and get that BFG, which would be so helpful, but I didn't even know the first thing about doing that. Did this open? No, it did not. No. Oh man. Okay, what am I doing? Where did I get stuck? Okay, yep. Map does a very good job of like pushing you around. Like, I guess I could have stayed up there and killed those guys, but didn't really seem like something that I could get away with very easily. It's very much like, well, why don't you just come this way? Oh no, that archvile did not come up here. He went down. Haha, you motherfucker. Okay. I like this, but yeah, I like how it just pushes you around, and the monsters seem to be pretty effective at chasing you down these steps, and there's a lot of very interesting tactical consideration. You're not really able to just get stuck on one strategy, I guess, or one thing that you have to do. So what's the deal? Can this guy get pissed off at somebody and help me out with them? Okay. I don't really understand if maybe that's not what I'm supposed to do to actually kill him. I remember the secret in Perfect Hatred was like a teleporter that opens up in the middle. Maybe that's what I'm supposed to do, but I don't even remember. I thought you have to like hit a switch or do something to make that teleporter show up. So like I come back here, do I even have a chance at figuring out how to deal with that maybe? Well, that was a mistake because now I can't get out. I'm not going to be able to get back to where the cyber demon was. Oops. But you know, this is definitely some good, like, epic combat done well in this map. Oh yeah, see, like, there's that. That's probably a secret that I never figured out. I don't know. I like how it's just a massive, like, infighting slaughter, but I mean, it's not, I mean, it's slaughterish, but it's not like, there's slaughter-ish, and then there's actual slaughter fights, and there's a lot of people, it seems like, don't really care to articulate the difference or point them out. Mostly a size thing, but now I'm lost in this area, and I don't, there we go. So it's worth coming back here to get some health and stuff. Hey, buddy. You guys following me around now? That's the backpack secret that I already got. Okay. And you come this way. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how I would get that secret. I don't remember how you get the secret in the original map. this is based off of. Which I assume would be a good clue to it, but I don't know. Yeah. So, coming back this way is absolutely a mistake. Oh, let me out! Oh. If I can get back here, I can grab the health and be okay, I guess. I should not have been able to do that, I don't think. That was kind of a mistake. But I did get all the enemies, like, on the other side of the map. So that'll let me deal with this guy. No, 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 no! Ah. What? Fairly certain he should not have been able to see me? Okay, I'm gonna save it again. I mean, it's stupid, but I am. Oh, I got both of them. Okay, okay. Now what do I get? Do I get anything? What did I get for doing that? No! I thought that was going to solve all my problems. It didn't seem to have done anything. Shit. Oh. Here we go. Oh, that opens up. Move it, losers! You fuckers! God damn it. But infinitely tall monsters for you. Alright, just give this a minute to get these guys away from here. Nice. Not nice. Oh, no! How much did that hit me for? That felt like a lot of damage. Alright, this is my one and only savable spot. Man, by the time I actually could get up here, it's like I won't even have to worry about trying to telefrag this cyber demon. Fucking lost souls are so stupid. Oh, a second cyber demon showed up? Well, let's just telefrag him too. Jesus. Oh, man. Ugh. Oh, man. It's like, man, you almost kind of need to not grab that BFG right away, even though that would be very useful to have. Nope. Oh, this is a mess. This is just a mess. Okay. Oh, there's like a pain elemental up there that's just been spewing lost souls since the dawn of time. I don't really think there's a good way to get back up here and deal with all this shit, is there? Yeah. So you just have to accept that this is the new reality, that there will be a lost soul for every man, woman, and child on the face of the earth. Can't even do anything. Okay. I mean, I've kind of scuffed my run of this map. It's so fucked. And then, like, what do you even do here? Man, you can't even do anything. Okay. Haha! I've defeated your foolish map. Ooh, man. That is a crazy map. Oh, it just ends. Alright. That is a crazy map. Here we go. So let's give this a quick fly through, because I mean this is a very interesting map. 261 monsters, which, you know, especially if you compare to, you know, the original iWatch, 261 monsters is a lot, but I feel like a lot of people will agree with me. If you're thinking about like modern Doom, it's a good amount, but it's not a lot of monsters. And yet, I mean, this map feels very dense and just like packed with monsters. It does a very good use, a very good job of using a vast amount of space and still restricting your viable play area to, you know, a fractional portion of this, while at the same time not really like locking you in with invisible walls and stuff. I mean, you know, it's just a fairly standard don't touch the poison type of setup, but it's done very well. Here we go. I very much enjoy this kind of Sunder style navigation of the different the passage through the progression. It kind of allows it to sort of be masked from you, and sort of require you to deal with threats, you know, while you're kind of learning the map for the first time. But then, you know, if you do know what you're doing or where you're going, you can take some nice gambles of getting through here. And especially when shit kind of hits the fan here at the end. I mean, God, I don't know that I would have ever tried to 100% this map, but, you know, you have just this all-out melee going on, and you're forced to kind of navigate back through in a fun way where, you know, if you kind of got some good practice in it, you can kind of just zoom through this place. But if you have trouble with this type of stuff, it will absolutely bite you. The visuals are very awesome. I mean, of course we're using CC4 in here, but it doesn't feel like that CC4 era map. It visually, again, reminds you of a lot of like more grandiose slaughter, like Rubik's type of stuff. But you still have very much an identifiable Doom style to it. Very, very nicely, intricately detailed. There's just a lot of variety and texture going on. Oop, that's misaligned. Minus 10 points. Minus 10 points. Do not recommend this map because of this. No, I mean, again, it's like stuff that you will never really even look at. Do you think that there needs to be a hanging thing on all these different poles at all these like very even intervals with all this? Like, this could have just been a flat rectangle? No, but it was certainly worth the effort to do it. I mean, this just looks fantastic. I wish that I was better at like figuring out this type of stuff. I just would have no idea how to find half the secrets. I like that the map itself visually, you know, you see this and you're just like, how am I? Like, I mean, you can see everything. You can see almost every single path that you would have, although I will say, you know, some of the progression of the map is hitting the switches and waiting for the platforms to raise. But, you know, it's kind of laid out in front of you, but you still have, like, no idea where I'm going to actually be going. So that sense of wonderment and exploration is not compromised by the fact that this very clearly is going to have, like, a way to go through it. You're still very much, like, seeing how it's going to play out. There's still some drama to the progression, which is great. I love the contrast of light and dark. I mean, it's just very visual. It's very ominous looking. In terms of the combat and the difficulty, yeah, absolutely hard as hell on ultraviolence. Doable with some save scummy play for me. Probably could do a little bit better with some practice, but I am interested to know what the author intended for things like maybe this one, if I could have, and then, you know, a couple of the ones where you can kind of activate the trap and then you just sort of back up and you let infighting kind of help you out a little bit. Like, is that what you want me to do? Do you want me to try to, like, deal with 6 revenants right here? Or do you want me to try to find a way to cheese this? You know, I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where the author doesn't really care, LordEntr0py doesn't really care how you do it. You know, if you get through it one way or the other, then good job, you did it. You know, because I feel like that can be kind of a mindset that people have when they make maps where it's like, I'm gonna, you know, I don't want people to be able to cheese the fight in this way and that way, so I have to put this invisible wall here, make this lined up this thing or that thing, and, you know, now nobody can escape the trap. And it does take away some of the creativity when it's like, you know, there's only one way to solve this puzzle kind of thing. So you know, that makes me wonder what LordEntr0py would have intended for that. Is this a secret up here? And look, I mean, look at all this shit. This is like not even stuff going on out here. And you still have all this detail. Like, clearly somebody who just loves making huge structures and just awesome looking shit in Doom. Which is, I mean, if there's a style you're going to go for in Doom, might as well be that, because you don't really get a lot of chance to separate from or go beyond Doom before, you know, engines become either incapable of doing stuff that's like this, or just requires a lot of, like, you know, artistic prowess of... I mean, you know, you could play Doom Eternal and you'd see something that's like this big and this grandiose, but, you know, how many thousands of man-hours did it take to create, like, an asset of, like, you know, a massive superstructure in the background with some shit happening to it, versus this? I mean, I could very easily say, if LordEntr0py was like, yeah, it took me 100 hours to make this map, you're like, I believe you, but not, you know, hundreds of hours, I bet not. But yeah, I mean, God, this is just fantastic. This is, I believe, again, the second map that LordEntr0py has released, or at least the second one that I have seen. It's a phenomenal effort. I think the combat is mostly pretty good. It's going to depend on what you like. It's very much got a very, you know, I would say a fairly consistent, I won't say one note, because that almost, you know, it has a disparaging implication behind it, but, you know, let's just say one note type of combat where most of the time it boils down to, like, hit the switch, you're waiting for the platform to raise up to get to the next area, and in the meantime, here's all this crazy shit in this tiny area you got to deal with it in. And I mean, you know, there's 5, 6, 7 fights, 8 fights that happen all that way. Depending on your style of Doom, you know, maybe you don't like that, or maybe you want a lot of variety. But then, you know, on the other hand, you can argue, I mean, this is only one map with 261 monsters. It's not like you're going to be doing this for a megawatt's worth of maps. So, you know, just deal with it. That's what this map is like for this go-round. Oh, is that fake contrast right there? Yeah. Again, another thing that Hack pointed out to me is just making sure that none of the natural line defs are perpendicular to the grid, because otherwise you get that fake contrast, which looks very odd in software render, I think, or probably even hardware render, depending on your settings. But it just sticks out. It looks like it's supposed to be a secret and it's not. So you just grab that line and you just give it a slight angle. But anyways, but yeah, I mean, I thought the combat was decent enough. I would say it's probably maybe the least in line with how I like to experience Doom, but I will say it's not like I was exploring the level in spite of the combat. It's just more that I have specific preferences in this map, maybe a little bit, you know, leans heavily into stuff that's not necessarily my complete favorite, but it was doable, it was fun, it's very challenging. Hurt Me Plenty probably would have been the viable skill to start with for me, but I'm stubborn. The ending, you know, a little crazy where the Cyber Demon respawns. You have so much stuff behind you if you didn't deal with it. And that might have been just my fault. Where, you know, maybe I could have tried to be a little bit more meticulous picking stuff off. I don't know that I would have really worked out very well for me, but It seemed like, you know, very much I was pushed to come down here and deal with this final little arena. Again, a cyber demon, a lot of lost souls and things floating around, and a very small area to deal with it in. And it's very much, you know, it's about going around in this circle and using this kind of your movement to kite the enemies around and use cover where you can and deal with it that way. You know, that could be maybe somebody that says that feels a little bit routine by the end of it. I believe LordEntr0py's first map, I mean, I played like 10 minutes of it. You know, there's a little bit more of that, like, going from room to room and clearing it out feel to it. This is very different, even though you could say they both look the same, you know, very similar to one another. This is very different in how the combat plays out, at least from what I've experienced of the first map and compared to this one. It is a bit lame, you know, you get these revenants out and then you just BFG them as quickly as you can, and then, I mean, you know, I was able to just run through this here, but I guess whatever. I'm not going to complain that much about it. Overall, a very, very solid map. It's competently done. It's going to be a right up somebody's alley that likes challenges. It feels like a Rubik map. Rubik's, sorry, I don't know if it's got an S at the end or not. No disrespect intended. I just don't know. And yeah, I think there's a lot of people who will get a lot of enjoyment out of this map. So if you enjoyed it and you want to play it, I will have a link in the description below. I always encourage popping into the Doom World forum and letting the author know what you thought if you feel so inclined. And, you know, come hang out, talk about Doom. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. No guarantees that there won't be another 2 weeks in between videos, but we'll see. Until then, though, I hope you take care and bye.